In this video, we will be creating an object instance of the widget class. The goal is to create an object. In order to achieve this goal, we must work through each of the subgoals. The first subgoal is to declare a variable of the appropriate class type. The second subgoal is to assign to that variable the keyword new, followed by the class name, followed by parentheses. The third subgoal is to determine whether the parameters are appropriate by looking at the API, our Application Programming Interface. This has two parts. 1. What are the number of parameters? And 2. What are the data types of those parameters? We want to create an object instance of the widget class that will initially hold 42. Widget is a made-up class, and you will not find it in the Java implementation. Subgoal 1 tells us to declare a variable of the appropriate class data type. The class data type is widget. So we have widget followed by an identifier, in this case, alpha. Subgoal 2 tells us to assign to the variable the keyword new, followed by the class name, followed by open and closed parentheses. So we have alpha is assigned the value new widget. Subgoal 3 asks us to determine whether the parameters are appropriate by looking at the API. Here is the API for the made-up widget class for constructing an instance. There are two constructors. First, we have the default constructor that creates an empty widget object. Then we have the second one that has one parameter, an integer, that creates an empty object with an initial value. This is the one we will choose. The number of parameters is 1 because there is one pair of words between the parentheses, and the data type of that parameter is int. So our final answer is widget alpha is assigned the value new widget and 42.